Whoa, that was a really close computer screen. Hold on. It's like zoomed in on me. Hold on. Let's see if we can back this up a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. What's up, guys? Does it look like it's, I feel like it's really zooming on me. Hold on, guys. Let me see. Because it's like giving me all kinds of Zoom vibes. But anywho, what's up? What's up? What's up? Let me see if I can get this to where I feel comfortable. So I have another surprise for you guys today. Are you excited? Where is everybody? What time is it? It's 5:30. It's 5:30. You guys just getting off of work. All right. So what's up, guys? This is Sarah here of Notary to Notary. And we had a interview earlier today. Hey, Sandy. We had an interview earlier today with Nakia. Doing awesome and amazing. If you missed that interview, don't worry. Just go check it out on YouTube. I'm also going to cut it up and put it on IGTV. And yeah, but it was really good. Her interview, we were talking about her success. She started in October and where she is now. You can find her on Instagram and YouTube, and she does a lot. And so if you missed that that interview session that we had with her, make sure you go over to the YouTube channel and watch it. It was earlier today, probably like around 2:00, I want to say. But right now we're gonna do another student interview because you guys have been asking me for a lot of these. Like, Vanessa, we need to know what's going on. We need some motivation. We need to hear from other students in the training who has taken the training and have implemented the steps. So I am going to have one of my friends. And actually, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that we had lunch yesterday at the Boathouse in Virginia. It was really nice. And so I'm going to welcome her on. Her name is Yaminah, and she's super awesome and super bubbly and super friendly. And you guys are going to love her. And we're going to just walk through her story so you guys can just hear her story and how she got started, okay? So hold on, because I'm seeing a little bit of make sure my Wi-Fi is doing what it needs to do. Guys, give me a second. Okay, let's make sure we're ready before we jump into this thing. Are you guys ready? Are you excited? Hey! All right, so welcome on, Yamina. Hey!
Hello, everybody.
How are you?
I am doing well. I'm doing well.
Good. So, Yamina, you can introduce yourself, tell everybody where you're from.
I am Yaminah Knight, and I am in Virginia, and that's North Dinwiddie, Virginia. That's about 30 miles south of Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah, so she's not far from me.
No.
We're like neighbors. We're
Yeah.
like neighbors. So let's get into your story. So, Yamina, I actually met you before you started doing notary training.
Yeah.
I remember, why did you initially come in the office? Do you remember?
I can't, because I found you on social media, and I was already a notary. And
Okay.
so I was interested in learning more about what else could I do with my notary, as being a notary, like what else is out there to do. And so I came looking for you. So
Oh, look at that.
I
Actually, from meeting you, I feel like we talked a lot, and then you got into the training. Yeah.
we did. We talked a lot. And I was just watching you. But guys, I didn't start right away. Right away. I actually took a job. I actually took a paralegal job.
Yeah.
For about like maybe a year and a half. However, I was still watching Vanessa. I was still watching Notary Pro. And guess what? I ended up resigning, guys. I resigned from my job, and I ended up starting my own notary business. And I have been a student since day one, years of meeting Vanessa. And
Yay!
so I just hung in there, and I started my notary business. I was excited about that. I was on all of her trainings and her lives, just so I could get educated as to how to really get started.
Yeah.
It is a process. And then, having to make sure you have all your supplies. You know how everybody's like, what should I get? What should I get? So just watching her lives and all her trainings really prepared me.
So what month would you say you really started working as a notary signing agent? Like when do you think you started, like officially?
I really started officially maybe like my last 2 weeks in April, I'll say, because in
It was
March,
April?
yes, this,
Oh wow.
yes,
That
hmm
was fast.
yes, because I started putting in for the platforms and like signing
Uh-huh.
services and things in March.
Oh, that was quick though. That
Mhm.
was I thought you had started before that, so that's good because you started in April, and that's when. And so, how much work were you getting in April? You think?
My last 2 weeks, I'm sorry, my the last 2 weeks in April was my first 2 weeks in the notary as a notary signing agent.
Hmm.
And believe it or not, I got quite a bit of work from Service Link. I
I
did,
told y'all.
yeah, I got quite a bit of work from Service Link, but
Mhm.
during the month of March though, it was like preparation time for me because I
Mhm.
like was on there putting in for all different types of signing services, title companies,
Yeah,
just really stepping out there, building my Google business page, to get my general notary work. So I was preparing myself, and once you do that, it's like the next month, it's like it gets better each time.
it does. It just like momentum. It just keeps.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. So
Yeah.
tell us like how the momentum has grown from March, April to now.
It
And then
has,
we'll talk about that. Mm-hmm.
yes, yes, it has grown tremendously because I'm not just now doing notary signing agent, like closing loans. My general notary work has really picked up since
Mm-hmm.
I did my Google business page, because you did a training on that as well. So I followed that. I did my Google business page just like you said. But
Mm-hmm.
my general notary work has really picked up. Um, but not only that, my loan closings have too. I'm also getting calls that from title companies, and I didn't even I don't even
Market.
know who they are. Oh,
But that's okay. That's a good thing. They're just finding you online. They're just
yeah,
finding you online. That's a good.
yeah.
So, would you say you like general notary work more or loan close? If you had to pick between the two.
I can't pick between the two, and the only reason why, because when I'm getting these random calls, like from the attorney's offices, I've gotten calls from North Carolina, because they have closings here in Virginia.
Mhm.
So those closings are pretty, they're pretty good. They're pretty quick. So,
Yeah,
you have your favorite closings. Like my favorites are like HELOCs and seller closings, things like that.
they're really fast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, they are. So,
they're
but
really quick.
I'm enjoying it though. I'm definitely enjoying the ride. It's definitely, guys, hang in there. Because sometimes you're gonna get those last minute closings. But just hang in there, because I've been lucky that sometimes those last minute closes are just around the street from me. So
Yeah, you
I
were telling
know.
me about that, right? You
Yes,
got a call. Was like, what'd you say? It was like late, and you're like, I don't know, it's late. Remember
yeah,
you
it was
told
like
that
at
story?
9 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what some people say. That you will sometimes get offers at like 8 and 9 o'clock. The latest I think I've ever seen is 10 o'clock for a
Yeah.
loan closing. Yeah,
Yeah.
but and I said the same thing to you. If you get an offer for like a 9 o'clock closing, you can ask for way more money than if you would have had it like during the day, because they know it's last minute, it's inconvenient, they need to close today. So those last minute ones, guys, are good ones to try to snatch up and grab, because then you can really negotiate your rate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you kind of make up for, like, if you didn't have many closings the day before or
Mhm.
something like that. Guys, I know you think that you have to wait until you get a lot of experience before you start negotiating your price. Please do not do that, because I stepped out there on faith, because they tried to send me a closing at the last minute. But not only that, I took it, right? But they
Uh-huh.
didn't even send me the documents or anything. My time was approaching for me to actually be at the signer's house. So
Yeah.
I then started negotiating that price real quick. But guess what? It didn't take her like a split second to go up on the price. Okay. I mean, really
Yep.
showing up on the price. No problem. And I was like, okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's fine. That's always a good thing. That's why I say it's important to know, like, know the industry and then know your worth. And that's like
Yeah,
that's a common thing that people, big question with the notary industry is like, is it okay to take low offers? So, and that's one thing that is like you'll never get one clear answer because there are times when I say, it's okay to take a low offer. If you're just getting into the industry, you want to do a test run or whatever, don't make it consistent, but take it here and there. But, you know, when it comes to how you're charging for your services, you kind of, and that's a big thing because it's your business. So you have to figure out, what am I going to charge? What is my worth? So, like, especially when it comes to general notary work. So, like, when you started doing general notary work, how were you able to gauge, like, how you're going to charge for your services? What was, like, your kind of idea? Do you,
I
do
did
you
exactly what you said.
oh,
I called around. Yes, I did. Let me tell you. I called around and then I went on like Yelp and everything. And I'm looking up local notaries. And, some of those, they show their starting prices and everything. And I was like, okay, okay. So I knew that I wasn't going to be the lowest, and I
yeah,
was like, I'm going to be the highest because, I want the business. So I was like midway. But then I looked and saw that this guy was doing like $45 or something like that starting. So I was like, okay. So guess what? My general notary work is 45, and for me to leave out the house is 45 and up. If you're like right up the street, I mean literally right up the street, like I can count to like 20, 25, 45. But if it's anything further than like, I don't know, we talking like over like 10 miles, something like that. It's 50, 55. It depends on what the document is though. It
yeah.
really does. It does depends because right now with COVID, I've done a lot of
Wills and power attorneys.
Yes, yes, and it's last minute because they're having to make last minute decisions.
Mhm.
So definitely with those, if it's like right up, close to me, because we do have a nursing home close to me, it's 50 starting. But it's definitely been more for that. But you know what? They need it done, and so they pay for it.
And that's one thing that is unfortunate, but it's our business that a lot of people wait until the very last minute to get a power of attorney, to get a will, to get a medical directive. And it's just like that is where that's a lot of that general notary work. Like when people say, like, how do you market for general notary work besides your Google business page? A large piece of my business prior to COVID was hospitals and nurse facilities.
Yeah,
Like when people say, well, you're gonna go out and market, I was going to hospitals and nursing facilities. And that was how I got all of my general notary work for the most part, aside from my Google business page. But now they're opening back up so you can kind of get in and,
yeah,
go and do them again like you used to. But you'll see that it's going to come back again. That's a really good way to make money aside from Google business page. I know you said that your Google business page brings you a lot of general notary work. It keeps you pretty busy.
yeah. It does. But I do want to say too, guys, kind of, really know your laws in your state. Definitely doing the power of attorneys and the wills. I did have a customer. He, in Virginia, you need two witnesses. If you are not writing the will yourself and signing it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he didn't have two witnesses. Because I told him that he needed two witnesses, he ended up finding calling another notary.
Mm-hmm.
So he said the notary told him he didn't need the witnesses. So I say that to say I had another case the same way, and it happened at a funeral home, and they told the family the same thing. Well, guess what? Now that one of the family members went to court to try and pay taxes and to try to get the house in his name, he could not get it there. He could not get it in his name because
Oh,
they said not notarized correct. I'm sorry. That's what happened.
you're fine. You're fine. Okay, you're fine. Take your time while you get it back on. Someone said, "Don't you have to charge according to what your state dictates?" So, she's gonna come back. What your state dictates is what it depends on your state. So, some states set a per seal amount, and some states do a per seal and travel. So it depends on your state. So like in Virginia, our how to charge is $5 per seal but you can charge whatever you want for travel or any other fees that you would like to charge. As long as your state doesn't set a limitation on it, you can charge whatever you want to charge. But that per seal amount is $5 per seal for Virginia. So most states, a lot of them have a limitation for the seal. All of them have a seal amount, what you can charge per seal. A few of them limit what you can charge for travel. But if it don't have a limit what you charge for travel, you charge whatever you want. And that helps you kind of gauge that. But you want to make sure you're being reasonable, because you don't want to charge somebody $500 for a page, because come on, don't, you want to know your industry, know your market, like Yamina said, calling, figuring out what is industry, what's standard for your area. But I will say you got to be careful with that, because if you only call 10 people, you may only call the low ballers. So you want to kind of make sure that it's worth your time. You don't want to, and that's one thing that I noticed, that even the way I charge, there are people who charge more than I charge. Like, I know quite people who charge more than I charge. And I don't know, it's just not where I am. So I stick with my rates. But I know people who charge a lot less than me too. So you got to figure out what works for you and your business, and then for your clientele. Right. So Yamina, tell us, everybody, because everyone wants to know dollars. So give us like a general idea of what you've made since you started until now. Like, so everyone can see where you've been going.
So when I first started, I probably made about I probably made about $600 or $700 a week when I first started, because I was
That's
only
good
getting like
though.
maybe 2 a day, maybe. Sometimes if it skips a day, then I might get lucky and make up for that towards the end of the week for someone that canceled at the last minute.
Yeah.
But now, and it continued to get better, guys. That's what I'm saying. Like, the more you sign up for more title companies and continue to market yourself, because you have to continue to do that at least each month. You have to continue to do it to build. So that means that it gets better each month. So right now, this is September. So I'll just say August. So for August, for me, I think one of my highest weeks was the busiest weeks in August was the last 2 weeks in August. And I know in one day, in one of those weeks, it was $800. That was just one day. And then those other days, I think I probably did about $400 or $500. So what
Isn't
is it?
it awesome?
Do the math.
Awesome.
So
I'm getting happy for you.
yeah, so that was about $1,800 for that week. So it's that's because I continue to market myself, and like I said, these random title calls and attorney calls that I'm getting.
Yeah.
So I kind of stay in contact with them. I really do thank them and appreciate them. And then sometimes I call them back and say, hey, don't forget, if you have something, here in Virginia, you can contact me at any time and let me know. Then you're going to have your customers that you've already closed for them. And then they say they have another closing, especially if they have a lot of commercial properties, they will call you back,
Yeah.
especially if you do a good job there and they're comfortable with you, they're going to call you back. It happened to me.
Yeah, definitely make sure you leave a good impression. Definitely. Yeah. And I like what you said about how much you made, because I think a lot of people, they think that it's not possible. Like, and I always say it's the best kept secret, because no one's talking about being a notary besides me. But you're not really hearing people say, oh yeah, I'm a notary. Right. And so I always say being a notary signing is the best kept secret, because you can make as much money as you want. Right. And then you set your own schedule. So how does that look for you? What does your schedule look like? How do you basically gauge your weeks?
So on my Google business page, I advertise 8 to 8. For signing services, I think, normally I'm getting morning services and maybe some afternoons. But one title company, mostly I get like evenings, because that's when they do their closes in the evenings, which is fine with me. And that's about like 6 o'clock. Very rare do I get the really late ones, like 8 and 9 or something. But I then know that the majority of the time that's because someone has canceled on them.
Yeah.
Basically, that's pretty much my schedule. But if I have things to do or whatever, then I will block my calendar for certain signing services, and then the others I would just say not available.
Yeah. And that's the one thing that I love, that you can just, work when you want to work, and then say, okay, I got something going on. I got to go out of town. Then you said you're going out of town this weekend.
I'm going out of town. Yeah.
Labor Day weekend, guys. So, and
Yes.
that's where you don't have to request time off. It's just, you know what? I think we're going out of town this weekend. Let's go do this thing. And the one thing I really like too is that whenever I wanted to travel, I can say, you know, I want to go out of town. I'm gonna pick up a couple extra signings just to get some extra cash really quick, or do a couple
Yeah.
extra general notary works really quick, so I have extra cash when I go out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just gives you more flexibility with your time and with your money, and that I feel like makes being a notary signing agent like the best ever. Like it's definitely the best thing, that one of the best decisions that I've made as far as generating income for myself, you know? So, how we always do, you have to tell everybody what would you say to people who are interested in getting into being a notary sign agent, but they don't, like they're nervous, they don't really know if they should do it. And then what would you say to people who are in the notary business and they're not seeing the profits they're looking for? What would you say?
I think if you're thinking of getting into this business, I think now is the time to do that. Um, Regardless of what's going on in the world today, it's definitely the time to do that because we are needed. I went to a signing last week, and it was for a medical reason because they could not leave the house. They could
Yeah,
not leave the house, and they said that they didn't know anything about a mobile notary until it was brought to their attention and how cool it was to have mobile notaries. So if that's, if you're really on the fence with it, please, go ahead and get your notary. Guys, get the training. Vanessa offers excellent training, step by step training, guys, and open to questions, so she can provide those answers for you. Um, and it's worth it. In the beginning it may seem like a lot, with getting in on the platforms and the signing services, but it is going to pay off. Just take
yeah,
some time and just get in there and grind and get on those platforms. It is definitely going to pay off.
definitely, definitely. And that's what I think some people get discouraged because they're not seeing the fruits. They hear us talking about all the money and they're like, okay, I want to make the money. And they don't make it in a couple weeks, and now they're like, well, it's not working. And it's like,
Yeah.
hold on, you got to put a
Yeah.
little work in,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And then definitely, I definitely can say that it's momentum. It's momentum.
Yes.
So as you continue to go, it's just going to keep growing, and then you get to the point where you have your regulars, right, who just always call you,
You
and
do.
it's huh.
You build that confidence, guys. You do. I'm telling you, look, when you go out there and you become a notary and you do the first one, I'm saying, I when I did the when I did the first one, I came home and I was telling my husband, I was like, oh, I feel like Superwoman. Let me tell you, you can do it because you get familiarized with the documents. I mean, I was like tabbing everything because at the beginning I wanted to make sure I had everything straight, right? Now I just know the form, so I just go through them and make sure that I have everything. And guess what I'm doing? I'm also finding uh errors on the title companies end or the signing
Ooh.
end. And guess what I do? I call them and let them know because I know.
Uh-oh, did you mute it?
Am I here?
Oh, you're here now.
Here?
Go ahead,
Okay.
you call them and
So
let them
yeah.
know.
So they would be calling me. So look, get it, you can do it. You can do it. And for those of you that's already in the business and you like it's slow, then just take that time to read up on your notary laws. It never hurts to continue to revisit those because
Oh yeah.
sometimes they may change. Vanessa has some books out there. You guys go ahead and get those books because once again it's step by step and it may help you when times are slow as to why maybe times are slow and what you could be doing at that time. But what I say
Exactly.
is go in and sign up for some more signing services, title companies. Go out there and market yourself, not just to the signing service and title companies. You got car dealerships. You have banks.
You have a lot
Um,
of people need
I
notaries.
mean, yes, a lot of people need know just right there in your community. Like my HOA, I went on our Facebook HOA page and posted my business there, and I've gotten a few neighbors that contacted me because guess what? I'm just around the street.
The HOA is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good one. Yep.
Yeah.
And like the Better Business Bureau. Google Business is my favorite. Y'all know I'm always talking about Google Business. That's my favorite way to get general notary work for sure. And I like general notary work because it's cash.
It's cash.
Cash same day,
Yeah.
you know?
It
works out. Cash same day.
Yeah.
One of my favorites. But I'm super excited. I didn't know that it had been that short of a time frame. So I'm like, yes! But I knew you were going to do it because when we first met, you got into training, you got the coaching, and you were like, Vanessa, I'm going to do this. Okay, what I need to do. You would like, tell me exactly what I need to get because I'm going to get it. I'm going to do it. And then you kept following up. And I was like, I say all the time, I can always tell the ones who are going to be successful because they're focused. And they're like, okay, let's know, how do I do it? You know, and like you were very tunnel vision and you were like, okay, let's show me what I'm doing. And then we met for lunch again and we talked again. Show me again. You know, and that's a good point that I want to bring up because a lot of times people don't invest in themselves. You know, they don't take the time because I don't know, it's like something it's a negative space. I don't know, people feel like, oh, I don't want to buy courses, I don't want to buy trainings, I don't want to do this. But it's like, you know, what you know has taken you to where you are right now. If you want to go further, you need to learn more. And even if you don't buy a training, you just need to learn the information. If you want to make more money, you need to learn how to make more money. Okay. And being a notary signing agent is just one of those tools. It's just one avenue you can use to make money. Right? Boom. Exactly. And I love it. I'm excited. Well, thank you, Yamina, for coming on and sharing your story, everybody. Super excited for you. I'm excited to see where you're going to be by the end of the year. We got to touch, do lunch again. So I can say, oh, what are you doing now? What are you doing now? I'm so excited. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye, guys.
Say bye, guys. See you later. All right, guys. So we do have our laptop winner giveaway. Did you guys forget about that? I hope not. We have our laptop winner giveaway coming out today. Okay, so I'm about to announce the laptop giveaway winner in just a second. I'm really excited to share this with you guys because I just am. Who doesn't like giveaways, right? Y'all know how we do. Okay, so there was a few questions in the chat really quick that I'm going to answer, and then we're going to rock and roll this thing, okay? Also, if you want to sign up for the one-on-one coaching, I advise you to do it now because once I get off of this live, I'm going to remember I said it was on sale? The sale ended on Monday, I think. It's now Thursday, but I have to actually get into the website and change it. So once I get off this live, I am going to go back and change it. It's normally $179. It's on sale for $99. So if you want to get the one-on-one coaching, or if you need more hands-on training to help you build your notary business, today is the day. If I would do it within the next 20, 30 minutes before I hop off this live and go change it back to the $179. Now, let's hit some questions really quick. Yes, the per seal depends on your state. Read your state handbook to know exactly how much you should be charging for your per seal amount, okay? I need to quit playing and get over this fear. Yes, you do, ma'am. We're going to call you out today, okay? Yes, you do. You can do this, okay? What classes I need to take? So our training is at notarytonotary.com. We have the all-inclusive training and the notary signing agent training. I recommend the all-inclusive because I want to teach you not just how to sign loan documents, but how to actually build your business. And so we cover everything besides just a skill. Remember we talked about that? Business credit, marketing, business formation, like getting everything set up for your business. And so for that reason, I recommend the all-inclusive. But you can always start off with the notary signing agent training at notarytonotary.com. You do not have to join the NNA as a requirement to be a notary signing agent. You can join the membership if you choose to. It's not a requirement. But we do in the training teach you how to pass the NNA NSA exam. Okay. And every year you'll take that to hold that NSA certification. And so we do train you to pass that in the training. Okay. Alexis, because y'all gonna stop this. Y'all gonna get out here and y'all gonna start doing these loan closings and this general notary work because, and everybody, guys, you're just afraid until you do it. Once you do it, you won't be afraid anymore. Trust me when I tell you this. And why are you afraid? What is so much money out there? So like, just think about it that way. Either I can hold this fear and not go, or I can go and hold and make $800 a day. Like, I don't know, just maybe that will help balance out the fear. Maybe, I'm not sure, but my recommendation. I never thought about doing an HOA. That was a good one. Yes, your HOA, because I'm in an HOA now too, and they give out these it's like these little pamphlets, magazines, or whatever, and you can advertise. Anyone can advertise. If you live in the HOA, you can advertise your business in there too. And people, I don't know if you know, if you live in an HOA, HOAs are really tight knit, and so if you're already in the community, they'll usually use you as like very cliquey kind of. So that's just a good idea. A lot of people don't even know that mobile notaries exist. So if you were able to have that and dominate your area, your HOA area, that's a good thing, because then you have consistent money in your area. Now, do I think an HOA will give you hundreds of dollars, every week? Probably not, but it's still consistent, and that helps you make money. Plus, if someone's in your community and they notarize, you can still charge them and go across the street and you make money, so it's a win-win. Let's see. Do they cover New Jersey? Who cover New Jersey? Our training is applicable nationwide. I'm not sure who you're talking about covers New Jersey. There has been a lot of development in my area, so that could mean a lot of clients. Let's get it. I have a question, please. So I haven't done any notary work or LSA, but I completed the training to get started. Do I just need an email and phone number and an entire website to start promoting general notary? All you need is a phone number. I recommend having a phone number, email, on the website, or a phone number, email, on a Google business page. Okay. Let's see. It's me. I'm the winner. How'd you know? Wait, how do I enter the giveaway? It's too late now, Zania. You gotta follow us on Instagram. Well, I put it on Facebook. You had to share, tag. You had to share the post, tag Notary to Notary, and tag 5 people. And hold on, y'all. I'm gonna show you the laptop. Oh, I think I put it downstairs. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. And so if you were in Empire Builders, which some of you guys are, if you were in Empire Builders, you know that we had a contest that just ended, and one of the members of my life and business coaching won this laptop that's going out tomorrow. They won a Dell laptop for creating a wealth plan. They had to make a wealth plan. We talk about all things life and business, empire building, and all kinds of stuff in that program. And so one thing we were talking about was wealth plans. And so they had to create a well thought out wealth plan. And once they did it, they submitted it, and I picked a winner based off the wealth plan. And so they're getting this shipped out tomorrow. Okay. And you guys are getting the HP. Okay, so this is going to go out tomorrow to one lucky winner that's already been chosen from Instagram. And we're going to show you guys in a second who that winner is. Okay, let's see. Is it worth it? It is worth it. Okay, yeah, it is. Let's see. How long is the one-on-one coaching? So the one-on-one coaching is for the month. So it's a monthly subscription. It's $99 a month. You can cancel whenever you want. So let's say you say, I only want to do 1 month. You just register when you register, and then you can actually cancel it on your end. If you can't see how to cancel the recurring charges, then just send us an email and we'll cancel it for you. If you can cancel like right after you purchase if you want to, and then you still get your 30 days. Okay, so it'll go for 30 days. So at any time you choose just to cancel before it charges you again, that's fine. And it's unlimited video sessions. So you get unlimited coaching sessions with either myself or one of the other coaches. And it's a 30-minute session. You can schedule as many as you want during that month. And we hop on a session with you. We train you on general notary work, loan closing, e-notary, self-development, motivation, you some encouragement. You want to talk about business credit, whatever you want to talk about, we can talk about it. Okay. Within reason. Okay. With your notary business. And so if you ever are on a coaching session and any one of the coaches don't have an answer to your question, they can always message me and I will get back to you with the answer to your question. Okay. The link, everyone always says that. And let me see. I got to make it a little different on the site because I know people have a hard time finding the link. But if you go to notarytonotary.com at the very top, it says one-on-one coaching now available. And you have to click that now available. So I'm going to put the link really quick in the chat for you guys. Okay. This is the link for one-on-one coaching. Okay. Okay. Oh no. My live went away. Okay. Where was I? And then, so you get video sessions. You get a list of 100 signing and title companies you can market to directly. You have a phone number that you can call and text if you have any questions throughout your days as you're going through loan closings or whatever the case may be. You also have weekly check-ins, and we send you like motivational tips and things like that throughout the month. Okay. Let's see. I signed up on Monday. Awesome sauce. Can you please discuss Service Link and the difficulty level of signing up? Service Link is really simple. It's just an application. You turn it in. They approve you. They have been having technical difficulties the past month, but I think they're getting their lives together. But that's it. It's a really simple process. Service Link is an easy one to onboard with. A lot easier than Amrock. Amrock's a little bit more involved. Service Link is pretty simple. Just apply with them, do the application, turn it in. They'll approve you. When you get approved, you want to turn on automatic assignments. That's the best way to get work from them. And that's where they link directly with your Google Calendar. If you don't use Google Calendar, you need to. This is 2021. I love all of you, but I had to have somebody tell me that. I was like, hold on, I still have my paper planner. And you know who told me that? Amari. Amari was one of my students, which he started off early with me in the Notary to Notary and training when I was still doing the small classes in Richmond, and I was doing classes every week for about 20 to 30 people. And she was coming in that. I remember it was so fun. Oh my gosh, look, this is interesting. Anyway, and she started off with me, and she hit the ground running. Like, I gotta call her and see what she did. End up going back to law school. She was working full time. Her success story is on here too. She killed the game. She got into it, I think like 2 months, 3 months, 2 months in, she quit her job. She was making bank. I remember one day we connected because I was actually going to have her work with me on a project. It was actually On Time Notary. She was one who actually helped me to scale On Time Notary, and we met up at where did we go? Applebee's, and she pulled up in a brand new Benz, Mercedes Benz, and I said, "Okay, Amari," and she said, "You did that." I said, "Okay, ma'am, let's get it." Okay, but anyway, she was the one who told me about Google Calendar. She said, "Why are you not using your Google Calendar?" I said, "I'm using a planner." And she's like, "Vanessa, stop. This is 2021. Like, she was the one who, was it 2020? I think when she told me that. She was the one who made me really switch over and focus and really plan everything out on my Google Calendar and syncing things together and getting more technologically savvy. But yeah, so Service Link. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not coming for y'all because she came for me and had to teach me about myself. She said, "What are you, an old lady?" I was, "Ma'am." And so now I do use my Google Calendar a lot. I use a lot of different apps and things that she definitely encouraged me to do. I'm learning, y'all. I would say go find y'all some young whippersnappers to help y'all stay up and to date with technology, so y'all don't, I'm just saying. Okay, so anyway, they link to your Google Calendar. And if you don't have anything in the places, like, it just sees what's there. And if there's nothing there, it'll put a signing on there. You get a text message and an email notification that they've assigned something to you. They never assign the same day. And if you do get something assigned to you and you don't want to take it, just make sure you go into the app and give it back, and you won't be penalized for that. Okay. Just don't do it the same day. Like, do it with the day they give it to you, so that way they can find somebody else. I'm a little nervous how to set my hours since I'm a homeschooling mom. I just recommend keep your hours open. And then when orders come in, just decide if you want to take it or not. Don't limit them to small hours. Just keep it open. And then just wait and see what comes in. Then you can say yes or no. It doesn't hurt you to say yes or no. I keep saying that all the money and relationships with people I'm missing out on. Exactly. I just heard about you, so I'm happy I was able to jump on here. Does Virginia require NNA? No one requires the NNA NSA certification. It's highly recommended, but it's not required. What does the one consist of? I just went over that one, but it's just, Zoom sessions, list of signing services, weekly check-ins, things like that. I just joined the group 30 minutes ago. I know for next time. Oh, wait, what group? You joined Empire Builders, or you joined the Notary to Notary group? Okay. And I'm in North Carolina. Do you offer one-on-one here? Yeah, one-on-one doesn't matter where you are. We right now have students all over the country. I think we have a student in almost every state. The only student I don't think I've seen is in Alaska. But everywhere else, We have one in the Virgin Islands. Okay, so it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter as long as you're in America, in the United States, then you're fine. You can use all of our trainings and you can use the one-on-one coaching. And I put the link into the chat. Vanessa, you are a blessing, honey. Listen, I try. On Service Link website, all I see is contact info sheet. Is that the way to sign up? It's been a while since I signed up with Service Link. I would just email them. I don't know about, let me see. I might be giving away their email address. They'll be like, Vanessa, really? I'm sorry. You know, sometimes you get emails, but you get it because you're in the, what you call it? Let me see if I can find an email for you really quick. I know who you need. I'm going to give it, hold on. Service Link, is it partner management? It's not partner management. That's Amrock. It's Service Link. I'm going to tell you exactly who you need. She's going to be mad at me. Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to get you the basic email and not the full, where'd it go? Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I'm going to find a link for you really quick. Okay. Service Link, and then they do it with vendors. Ta-da. Vendor login. And you have to, that's why. I'm already a vendor. Okay, I have to think about how I feel like, here it is. Join our panel. Isn't this it? Right here. Here's the link. Vendors, join the nation's most powerful network of signing agents. I'm going to screenshot it for you real quick. Share screen. Chrome tab. Ta-da. Right here. When you go to Service Link, if you click vendors and then scroll down, join our panel, you just click that, and I'll put the link in there for you. Here you go. Ta-da. Cool. Okay. Will you be doing any in-person classes soon? I will be. We have an announcement about that coming out. If you just give me a couple days, I will make sure you get what you need. Ooh. I will make sure that you guys know what's happening with conferences and with upcoming trainings. We're just fine-tuning a few things, and we will. And once we have it, I will put that out for you guys. I was trying to complete the Google business page today, but it requires an address. No, it doesn't. You can just put you provide mobile services. You don't have to put an address. So when you go through, you provide mobile services. It's not going to ask you for an address once you submit it. Then it's going to say we need to send you a verification code. The verification code can be sent to your house. That's not going to be made public. It is not a part of your list, and they need to mail you a code to make sure you're a person. Okay, so when they're asking where they mail the code to, you can put your house address, and they'll mail you the code there. But that will not go on your Google Business page. Okay, but just put you provide mobile services. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I have a video of that on YouTube. Is it YouTube or is it in the marketing? I know it should be in the marketing, but it may be on YouTube too. I'm not 100% sure. I'm a previous one-on-one student and had to stop due to personal reasons. Do I just send an email to get restarted? Yeah, just send me an email with what you had going on, like what was like not your personal life. I'm not telling you to do all that. Just send me an email with what happened with coaching, like when did you stop, what are you trying to do, just so I can figure out how to fix your account. Okay. Thank you so much, Vanessa. You're always coming through. I do. Do you have a training to get government contracts? So I don't train that. I wouldn't train. Well, I'm gonna say I wouldn't. I don't have a training for that on Notary to Notary. That is something that I will be adding to Empire Builders, but it's not there now. That's something that we've been talking about, and I'm working on creating a course for that in Empire Builders, but it's not there right now, and I don't have that on Notary to Notary. Do I know how to do it? Yes, but I don't have a course put together for that yet. But it's in the works. It is in the works. So I will get that done for you guys. It is on YouTube. That's what I thought. That was on YouTube. All right, let's talk about who's getting this printer. Okay, not printer. Let's talk about, and I hope you guys enjoyed Yaminah's what did I do? Okay. Interview. I really love her story. Like I always say, I can always tell because it's the ones that's like super focused and they're like, and I remember her words one time. She said, Vanessa, I don't care what you tell me to buy. I'm going to buy it. What do I need to get? And I was like, okay, let's go through this thing. Right. And I was like, okay, she was real committed. I remember when I met her, she was still in her paralegal training. And then she started working as a paralegal. I think she did it for like a year and a half, and she ended up leaving. I remember she saying it was never mind. This is YouTube that was about her previous employer. But and I was really excited to see her be able to transition and then become profitable doing that. And my biggest thing is that, and I say it all the time, like for her now, she's not stressed out. You know, you're not stressed out. You make your own schedule. You making great money. Like now you have peace. Like you can relax. Like you're still working, but you're working on your own terms. And I was listening to Earn Your Leisure actually before I got on this live. If y'all don't know Earn Your Leisure, definitely check it out. If you guys follow Earn Your Leisure, you know a video he just put a video out an hour ago or so with the guy talking about literally what I was talking about in Empire Builders yesterday. Literally, how many of you guys are in Empire Builders? Where is Amari when I need her? Okay. Literally, they were just talking about generating wealth and becoming your own bank. And I literally just put in Empire Builders in our Facebook group the books that he named, which was I'll put the links up for you guys. Becoming Your Own Banker and What Would the Rockefellers Do? And we were talking about whole life insurance policies and how to become your own bank with that. And it was crazy because even though I read the books and I learned and I implemented it and I was like teaching them, it's like when you try to tell somebody, same thing like Notary, when you try to tell somebody how to create income, how to create wealth in a way that's not typical. It's not your average way. Most people tend to think it's a scam or it doesn't work or you're lying. And, you know, it's just like, nah, right? And so I've tried to explain this to people before and like they hear me, but they're like, if it's so good, why doesn't everybody do it? Right? You got to ask yourself that. I mean, being a notary is a really good deal. This sun is in my face. That's why I'm moving over, y'all. Being a notary is a really good gig. It's a really good business, right? And how many of you guys are actually doing it and making great money, right? And so before you got into it, if you ask somebody, what would they say? How you gonna make money as a notary? That doesn't make any sense. The same thing because they don't know. And so the worst thing you can do is tell a great idea to a small-minded person because then they will try to belittle it and try to tell you why all the reasons why they think it doesn't work. And so it was definitely I'm telling y'all, when I heard on Earn Your Leisure and he was talking about becoming your own bank and basically saying everything that I was just talking about to Empire Builders, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? It was like, man, it was definitely good. I listened to the whole thing. I don't even know how I got on Empire Builders. I mean, how I got on Earn Your Leisure. But I'm always listen. I'm always learning. I'm always in somebody's training. I'm always in somebody's course. I'm always reading somebody's book because I'm not to where I want to be. And so where I am now, and I say this all the time, where you are currently, your current financial situation, you are there because of what you know. If you knew more, you would have more. Okay. You are where you are because this is what you currently know how to create. So if you want to generate more wealth for yourself, you need to become more wealthy. You need to invest in yourself so that way you can produce more. And so I'm always learning something. Okay. I have no problem investing money because think about it. Money's just a tool, right? Money is a tool to accomplish a task. That's it. Think about that. Money just gets you something. It's a tool to get you something. So I would rather take some of my money, invest it in a tool that's going to help me make more money so I can use that money to invest in more tools, whether it's traveling or whatever I want to do. Money allows me to do it. So I'm going to use this tool to help me increase so that way I can make more money, right? Anywho, side note. All right, so let's talk about who won this. Look at this sun, y'all. This sun is like, hello. Okay. Let's talk about who won this Who won this laptop? I'm trying to get back into my email so I can see who got picked. Oh my gosh, it's me on my phone. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Are y'all ready? Are you excited? Did you guys do the contest? I'm gonna have to close this blinds. I'm sorry. It's really giving me all of the not so good vibes, darling. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's better. All right, so are you guys excited to know who won the laptop? Okay. You ready? Are you ready? Are you really ready though? And I just love doing giveaways. Giveaways are fun. All right, so y'all know how we got to do this thing, right? Don't you know how we got to do this thing? All right, let me type her or him name in. Really, I don't know who it is. It could be anybody. And then save. Okay. Are you ready? Quote of the day, don't tell a big idea to a small-minded person. Yes. And my other quote of the day is, there's two ways to do something, right or again. I like that. I'm for whoever wins. I did enter I don't see the providable service option, but I do see no location. Just put that, no locations. That should be it. I don't remember without looking at it. Do you have a link for the group you mentioned? Yeah. So Empire Builders is the platform. And then when you get on the platform, it'll give you the Facebook group, or I email it out pretty consistently too, so you can join the Facebook group. All right, you guys ready to find out who won the laptop? I mean, are you really ready? Like ready? Look! Oh no, who goes there? At Lovely Biz. At Lovely Biz. Congratulations to At Lovely Biz. She is, or he, I think it's a she, I'm not 100% sure. They are the winners of the HP laptop. Did y'all clap? Y'all over there like, man, I didn't win. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Congratulations. I will put this post out on social media. So you if you're on this live, just send me an email to info@notarytonotary.com so I can send you out your laptop, preferably tomorrow, so I can mail out the other one for Empire Builders winner Sheeta, who won the wealth plan. Okay, so we just gave away 2 laptops because we love you guys. Yes! I love it, love it, love it. Congratulations. All right, y'all. Y'all know I'm all about the giveaway life. That was fun. That was really fun. I feel like we should do another one. We could do another one. I'm trying to think of what I would say. Authorized ROM platforms in Maryland will come through your state. So your state notary commissioning office should tell you who's authorized, what platforms you're authorized to use. And I think they do have a list that you can use, but you want to go through your state for that. Your state commissioning office, and they'll tell you which ones you can use. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else we have going on that I need to. Oh, did you guys know we have a class coming up? We have a class coming up next Saturday, and it's not just for notaries. It's for anyone with a business, and it's how to rank on Google, how to rank #1 on Google. And so it's an hour class. It's on Saturday from 10 to 11. So we're going to talk about that, how to get your business to rank #1 on Google. A lot of people think they're ranking on Google, but they're not. So we're going to talk about that. Okay. If you're looking at it on your phone, of course you're ranking #1 on your phone because your Google is key to you. Like you're using your Google, and Google is giving you what it thinks you want to see, which is you. That's what that is. Okay. They know how vain you really are. I'm just kidding. That's not it. That's not it. But Google knows that you're looking for you. That's why they're putting you up first. Okay. What's the difference between an e-notary and a RON? E-notary is just a kind, well, I'm sorry. RON is a kind of e-notarization. Remote online notarization means you're notarizing it electronically if the person is not physically in front of you. Okay. Is the class virtual? Absolutely. It definitely is. And there will be a replay. The link should be on our website now. If you don't see it on the website, it's definitely on our Eventbrite. Let me see if it's on our website. It should be, if I'm not mistaken. I know that the Eventbrite for it is done. I'm not 100% sure if she put it on the website yet. Let's see. It's not on the website yet. That's disheartening, but it will be. Actually, I'll take care of that today because the business credit is done. We did business credit 102. So that one's done. I just need to take off the hold on. Yeah, and I'll get it on the website for you guys. But I know it's on an Eventbrite page. If you follow us on Eventbrite, or if you attend any of our other programs, then you would know. Yeah. Okay, don't worry, guys. I'm gonna get it on the website for you. But I'll put the link really quick into the group. To this. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. And I'm gonna work on getting another contest for you guys because that was really fun. I really enjoyed that. That was super cool. Super cool YE, right? All right, so that's the link for the how to rank #1 on Google. The class is virtual with replay, and then it will, if you're an Empire Builders, you don't have to register for that. When I ever do a class like that, that comes complimentary with Empire Builders, okay? Cool, awesome sauce. All right, guys, I hope you guys have an amazing, awesome, super awesome Thursday and Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It is Labor Day weekend, so guys, have fun, be safe, enjoy yourselves. Yamina is going out of town. She was telling me where she was going. I'm not gonna tell her business, but I was like, listen, maybe I'm gonna take a trip. I need a trip, y'all. I'm not even kidding. I am not kidding, but I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Yamina, you laughing at me. I can still see your video. But yeah, I think I might take a trip myself and go do something fun. I haven't decided yet. Empire Builders was supposed to go to where were we supposed to go? We were supposed to go to Delaware, to Rehoboth Beach. We never got a chance to do that. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm not making any promises. I'm just saying that I might take a trip because Yamina's taking one too. So there's that. And Nakia, she's always on a trip. Every week she's going somewhere. I'm like, listen, but it reminds me of me because y'all don't remember when I couldn't sit down. I don't know if you was following me before. I was in somebody's state every couple of weeks. Like I was, all right, we're going here and we're going here and we're going here. And then it was funny because she said, no, I need to sit down for a second. You really do get tired of traveling. Not like that. It's just like you get like, oh, all right, I'm gonna sit down for a second. Like if something happens, we just like, I think I need a break. Like, but I've had a long break. I think I'm ready to get back on somebody's plane, okay, and start traveling again. So I'm looking forward to that. I know Notary to Notary, the team and we're going on a company trip and we're going to Vegas soon. So I'm excited about that, but that's not right now. That's coming up in the Fortuita. And so I will see all of you guys, Luego. I hope you guys have an awesome sauce and amazing Thursday. You can all become six-figure notary signing agents. You have it in you. Just work the system, get the training, apply the tips, apply the training, apply the steps, invest in yourself, guys, okay? What you know has taken you to where you are. If you want to go further, then you need to invest in yourself. That is it. That is it. I am always taking someone's class. I'm always taking someone's training. Because I'm investing in myself, because I set goals for myself. And yeah, do y'all know, y'all got to get into Empire Builders because I'm all about multiple streams of income. And I was just saying, y'all know Facebook paid me today. I was really excited. I said, well, look at that now. I was surprised. But you know why? Because I've been listening to people on social media taking their classes, taking their trainings, talking about monetizing social media platforms. Remember that? I think I said it on here. And I was saying how I invest in myself, and like when I want to learn something, what I know takes me so far. And so it was probably like 3 or 4 months. No, probably like 2 or 3 months ago when I said I really wanted to understand social media. And I took a weekend. It was like a 2 or 3 day weekend, and I literally binge watched on YouTube 20 hours of social media content. And what that was I was watching social media how-tos for 20 hours. Not straight, but it was a total of 20 hours that I watched over the course of 2 to 3 days. And what I did was I sat down and I said, okay, LinkedIn, teach it to me. And I was just like, okay, got it. Instagram, teach it to me. Twitter, teach it to me. And I just went like that for hours. Like I didn't leave my house. I was like stuck on my phone and my laptop because I was committed. I wanted to learn it. And as if I wanted to monetize and make another stream of income with social media platforms, I need to learn it. So the same concept applies if you want to learn how to build a successful notary signing agent business, then you need to binge watch it and learn it and invest in yourself. Like right now, I told you there's another training I'm about to purchase actually right now when I get off of this. That is a training that JC Hustles does, and it's called Instarax. And I said, okay, I want to take that because he's talking about making a lot of money on Instagram. And I'm saying, okay, how can I improve and monetize and really scale my Instagram? Because I know people are on Instagram making a ton of money, right? And so I'm like, okay, he has a class on it. He makes a lot of money doing a lot of different automated things. His whole brand is residual income, passive income. And so I said, why reinvent the wheel if he's already figured it out? Let me just buy his training really quick, take the course, implement the steps, and move on with my life, right? Why go the long way around when someone's already done it? That's my thought process. But, it takes some time for everybody to get there. But if someone else has done it and they put it in a book or they put it in a training, learn it instead of going out there making a lot of mistakes, which is what I did. When I first got into notary business, I made a lot of mistakes because I didn't take anybody's training. And it took me a while and I made a lot of mistakes. But that's how I'm able to tell you, oh, don't do that. I did that. Don't do that. Oh, do this. Do this. This is going to work. Don't do that though. Right? Because I did it all. Like I did it all, most of it. Anyway. All right, y'all. I'm going to let y'all go. Be awesome on purpose. And I will see you guys mañana. And until next time, happy signing. Do, 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 do.